Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading for the new moon in Cancer. This is a new moon about coming home to ourselves. It is about finding that comfort and security from within. It's about establishing it from our heart space so that it can shine outwards from there. When the world we're swimming in seems completely overwhelming, the waves just keep on crashing against us and it feels as if we can't quite keep going. It feels heavy. This is the time we need to establish safety and stability for ourselves in our emotional realm, in our internal worlds, in the within, so that the external is a lot easier to deal with, because we have that strong rooted center. You may also find with this new moon that things we've been suppressing may start to bubble up to the surface. But do not fear this. This is your opportunity. It's an opportunity to work through them and release them for good. So under this Cancer new moon, with Jupiter, the planet, the magnifier, magnifying our intentions, we want to set intentions that are centered around how we nurture ourselves and how we are creating habits that support our emotional well-being. We want to center our intentions about, of course, what we want, but from a true, authentic heart space, because that's what we want to ripple outwards. That's what we truly want from our heart. This is your pick a card reading to really help you tune in to how you can nurture yourselves. Coming in with all the Cancer energy and just bringing in that divine, crabby mother energy and saying, here, dear child, please take this. Please take this heart medicine. Take it to your heart space and let it run through you, ripple outwards. Let it be with you. Let it breathe with you. You have 3 piles to choose from, 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment, send it into yourselves, and just pick the pile you are most drawn to. Timestamps are in the description box below, as well as all of my details if you'd like to reach out for a personalised reading or energy healing. This is a great time to do it with the new moon giving you that fresh start. It's a great time to tune in, drop into that and reset yourselves. If you do not live in Hampshire, where I am based, that is not a problem. We can do everything at a distance. Wherever you are in the world, I can work with you. Have a beautiful new moon, guys. I hope it offers you all of the joy, all of the comfort, all of the love, all that you deserve. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what cards we have for you. So, we have the flirty heart for you. Have fun engaging with your alluring nature. So this is really asking you to tap into that space, that playful space within. Being flirty is being playful. Being flirty is that willingness to give yourself over in a way that is really tapping into this temptressy, seductive, really in flow, in tune part of ourselves within. And we have it with this card over here that says embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. So there's definitely an element here with this flirty heart coming through that is not just talking about your heart, it is talking about you and your connection to another. So whether that is because you have somebody in your life already, or maybe you're wanting to pull somebody in, but the point is, it's asking you to spark, reignite that fire, or ignite for the first time that fire. It's a bringing together, a union, a coming together. So this Cancer new moon is really, really asking you to be brave enough of this, to let down your castle walls so that you can like allow this space for this really playful love to come in. We also have here the Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, and study higher learning. This element of kind of like ninth house energy coming through here. And that is the house that like taps into like our soul growth, our spiritual growth. So this is really calling you to like dive on in, because this existence, or at least this moment in time in your existence, is really calling for like union. It's really calling for you to allow, like I said, this castle wall to come down. This part is really important because it's part of your awakening, so that you can open your eyes, so that you can truly see. There are lessons here, but the lessons are in like twofold. The lessons are in letting down your barriers and letting something in. We have here the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. You can't be seen if you're hiding within the castle walls. So you have to trust in like venturing out into the world, venturing past, letting down the metaphorical castle walls that you have built, and like getting out there and getting the spark back. There's like spirit showing me just sparks, and allowing and accepting and trusting in them to guide you, because it's why you're here. It's why you came. And it's actually part of your like this study higher learning. It's like this is your next school homework assignment, is to allow this part in, to really embrace it, to really allow yourself the love that you crave, the love that you may not think you deserve, but trust me, you do. Being actually seen for exactly who you are, this part, the let yourself be seen, multifaceted, unique nature. You're amazing and beautiful as the crazy, weird, complex person that you are. And someone deserves to love you for that. You deserve to be loved for that too. So let yourself be seen, like weirdo and all. I mean, be proud completely. The weirdo's the best part. Let's see what the tarot says for you. Two of Coins, which is a card about balance, and it's also a card about union and merging. Twos always are. So with coins being the pentacles ruled by the earth element, it's very much about bringing through in that, because that earth element is about like our material realm, like our human existence. So very much letting this love in to your world, to your reality, bringing it to make it like physical, making it very real, like past the point of fantasy and bringing it into reality. That is really what's wanted. And then we have the Emperor here in the reverse. And the reversed Emperor is very much speaking here about the desire that you have for control, about the things that you cannot. Like, he in the reverse is really rigid, like overly so, really stubborn. And this is like spirit saying, like, this is part of this defenses that you have to let go. This is what you have to like retreat from. And then here in the background of this Emperor card, we have the castle, but it's obviously in the reverse. Retreating away from, leaving the castle. We don't have to have it all in alignment. We don't have to have it all figured out. There doesn't need to be a plan. Flirt with the idea of this. Flirt with that person. Flirt with your partner. Bring that spark of joy back in. Flirty, fun, seductive, playful. This is all going to add to your, as Cancer, new moon, your nourishment, your sense of security. That spark is what you need. You need it to like reignite you, and your purpose. It's gonna like be implemented in so many parts of your life. You flirting in this way, in this very like with your partner, with that new person, with that person in the coffee shop, like way, is going to ignite something in you that then affects the rest of your reality. It's going to bring so much life to you, so much like sense of self. Spirit saying sense of self. Let's pull one last tarot card for you for this Cancer new moon. Woo! For my pile ones. Okay. We'll do two because there's two there. Page of Swords and the Three of Wands. Page of Swords is about having this like honest communication. So being brave enough to spark that conversation. Send that text. It's young, it's playful, it's a page. And then we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is all about like a new opening, a new venture to new lands. This will open a gateway for you. And in this sense, we've got the Two of Coins under here, the Two of Pentacles. And if we're moving from the 2 to the 3 in like logical numerical, is that the word? Order. Then we're going from this like getting the balance in the earthly realm, getting the balance in and bringing this union and merging into our like worldly reality. And then we're going across to the Three of Wands, where we're climbing this ladder, opening this gateway. We're climbing up to new ventures, wands being the fire. So this will help spark this fire to like open this passionate, empowered, driven like doorway. Spirit's making it very clear that like this is your opening to that more like steamrolling ahead, chariot charging forwards energy. I hope this helps, guys. I hope you have a beautiful new moon. Please reach out if you would like a personalized reading. Details are in the box below. Comment, like, do all those things. It really helps. And go out and flirt. Go and have fun. Sending so much love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Let's see what cards we have for you. So the first card we have here is Intuitive Heart. Step into your true destiny. And then we have it here with baby steps. So action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Intuition steps all straight away. Let's see what this card says. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And we don't. When we're truly tapped into our intuition, that's our guiding force. And it's always guiding us right. It's guiding us down the right path for us. And that's not to say the right path is always easy. It's just the right path for our soul and our soul's evolution is where we're supposed to be going. So that includes all the bullshit. That includes all the pain and suffering. Because sometimes that's part and parcel of it. It is. We live on a dualistic planet that has got a heap load of shit and also a heap load of beauty. And acceptance is a huge part of this. And when we have this here with the step into your true destiny and the intuitive heart, it's really asking you to really trust in what you already know. Trust in the guidance that's within you. Trust in the guidance within your heart. That gut feeling. Truly accept who you are. Truly accept the messages that Spirit is giving to you. Truly accept everything exactly as it is. Because it's in fighting against that that you feel this like pushback. And that will completely and utterly throw off our sense of comfort and stability and security. But if we can really hone in and trust our intuition, that sense of self, that inner world will be so secure because we know then that our inner world, those inner waters, those Cancer crabbies swimming in, like is guiding us true. And if we're being guided true, what is there to fear? What is there to worry? So this really is truly tapping into your heart space. And here with the baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. We've got this weighted brain here against this heart. And we cannot out logic our intuition. If we try and bring logic into it, we'll always be fighting against it. We don't need to logic it. We just need to feel it and trust it. This is what's being asked of you. Feel it, trust that, action that. You do not have to think and logic and understand why. Here is truly asking you to tap into heart space. And then we have here the lifting of the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. This is what will be next to us. This is through. If we take it imagery wise, we see this figure here at this like gateway. This is then that same figure at the doorway, but like pulling back the curtains. Because once we break this portal, this gateway, once we can lift open this veil, this is when we can start to use that like brain power, but stemming from the heart, to question everything. With anything unaligned must go. Because once we step through this, once we action this trust in our intuition, everything else has to fall away. We're entering a new era of self. We are stepping into the vast ocean and the possibilities that lie there. So much wonder, so much unknown, so much felt, so much water, which is our emotions, our relationships, our intuition, our creativity. This beautiful water element and the vastness of it, the depth of it. Because once we learn to trust our intuition and really go with it, that secure sense of self that we then hold within, like a strong core, from that space, from that strength, that solidness, that stability, this is when we can then start questioning things. Because we see clearer. The veil of illusionment will be gone. And with that, anything unaligned has to go. There'd be no question, because you can't lie anymore. And you would not need to, because that strong sense of self is in there. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Did one turn? No, I don't think so. Oh my God, guys, gorgeous. So the Ten of Swords here, I know it looks quite hectic, because it is within this vast ocean that we shall enter. Our swords will leave. We're severing, cutting ties. Anything unaligned must go. That completion stage of a 10. Betrayal, hurt, pain, suffering, worries of the mind that are keeping us from tapping into our true intuitive heart. It will all go. It will all be gone if you just trust your intuition. Like Spirit is just showing me this like solid rock. This is probably this solid rock stone that will just like kadunk within you, in your energy field. Just be stable. Can't shake it, can't move it. And with that, everything that does not serve you, all these 10 swords of worry and suffering, will enter the vastness of this ocean, where you now swim happily, merrily, in trust. They will go. And then we have the 9 of coins, like a card about the abundant garden in which we sit, that we have like grown for ourselves. Abundance, happiness, joy with the reality of the world around us. You're going to be really, truly happy in your material existence if you just trust your intuition. Trust those voices, trust that gut instinct, trust the things that you're fearful to trust. There's so much, there's freedom and abundance on offer to you. Like, what more could you want? I hope this helped, guys. Please drop comments and likes and all that stuff. It's all really helpful. And if you want to reach out for a reading, my details are in the box. I hope you have a gorgeous new moon in Cancer, and I will see you in my next reading. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's see what cards we have for you. Okay, the first card we have here is the Reinventing Heart. Get to know yourself anew. And this is very much a card about bringing this life force, like life is your canvas, and painting it and bringing this like newness and really accepting it. You're not who you once were. And this new version of you, you really need to like unionize with, like merge, take their hand. Hello, nice to meet you. Get to know them, invite them in, embody them. We have here, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. This reinventing heart. Really standing for you and your truth. This don't make decisions based on guilt. Putting that guilt down. That guilt is not yours. That's because someone else has these ideals and conditionings that they're putting onto you. The guilt is there because you can't actually do it. Like your truth in your heart doesn't want to, so you feel guilty. But you don't need to put that down. This new you doesn't need to have that guilt. Offer yourself up as you are now. It doesn't matter who you were 10 days ago, 10 years ago, 10 months ago. Who are you now? And that is, I'm telling you, it is enough. You are enough. I'm going to skip this one for a second, just jump straight over here to the void. Stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. The great cosmic womb. A womb. We are birthed from a womb. We are birthed from the darkness. We are birthed from this like winter. So like the pain, the suffering, the death cycle that you must have been through, the dark night of the soul, losing yourself, unsure of self, all of that. Now it's time for the color to come back in. No more time for the darkness. No more time for this doom, gloom, suffering, pain. You've served your time in that regard. Make a vow, this hope, to fly off. For peace, for solace, for comfort. I'm being shown like you bundling yourself up in like absolute love and joy and comfort. Like a newborn baby coming into this world. Or how it should be received into this world, I should say. not everyone's reality. And offering this new version of you that you've been through the dark night of the soul, you've been through the shadows, you've been through the dark valley. It's pain, it's suffering, it's hard. Shadow work, like, it's so joyous when you're out of it, but it fucking sucks. And Spirit's saying, like, this is this rebirthing. Cancer, new moon, new intention, magnify your glorious birth. Because we have this star bathing here. Light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. You are truly coming to life. This figure here that's led their star bathing. But it's very much making me think of someone like led out dead on like a morgue table. And that is the past version of you. There she, he, they lies. Kiss them farewell with love. And ignite and paint this new version of yourself. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. 7 of Wands in the reverse. The battle is over, dear ones. That struggle, that strife is done with. And then the 4 of Cups. Stop struggling, you don't need to anymore. This chapter's done, this part is done. And then the 4 of Cups is one about, you're like looking at these cups and not noticing that you have this other cup being offered to you, but you're looking at these other 3 and you're not impressed by them. They're not serving you. It's not what you really truly want. But Spirit's saying, hey, I've got this beautiful new cup for you. I'm giving it to you. Here's your offering. Put down the rest. With this old version of yourself that's on that morgue table, leave them with those 3 cups that you no longer want. And trust that there's this other cup. Spirit's going, here is this cup. Upon this Cancer new moon, let's give you this one singular cup. And then the Ace of Cups, that one singular cup in tarot is all about new beginnings, new love, new spark of creativity, great new divine connection with your like intuition with the divine. Under this new moon, the intention, a vow of this new beginning. Break up with the old and move forward with the new. I hope this reading helped, guys. If you'd like to reach out for a in-depth personalized reading, my details are in the box below. Like, do all that stuff. If you're not subscribed, please do. And I will see you in my next reading.